Hey everybody, I'm Ashley from Holding On Dog Training, and I'm here to talk about Rocky. When Rocky came through our board and train program, a lot of this story I was not allowed to talk about because there was a investigation and a court date going on. So at the beginning of this video, you can see that there's Rocky's previous owners got in a little bit of trouble and handled the situation poorly. But I want to talk about that. Basically, Rocky, when he came in, had been recovering from 2 gunshot wounds, so his mental health at that point was not good. Now, what happened before that, we don't know, but once we started uncovering a lot of what was going on with Rocky, we were seeing a lot of resource guarding issues, very fearful dog, other than he can be a little bit intimidating just by his looks, and so people may deal with him a little bit different than they would say a Shih Tzu. I want to talk about this because we're seeing a lot of dogs being surrendered for very similar reasons. At least, you know, those folks aren't going to that extreme that happened to Rocky. My point to this video is to ask people to, if you have a situation with your dog, seek professional help. Not only that, there's tons of information out there on the web for free training. Someone once said, knowledge is power, but not unless you apply the knowledge. So it doesn't mean anything until you guys actually go out and do a little bit of the hard work. Working with dogs like Rocky, or if you have a family pet that is having some behavioral issues, just start from the beginning. Pull in the reins a little bit. They will be okay. Rocky went through a 5-week training program with us. We really worked on state of mind with him. We worked on his triggers. He would chase cars and anything moving. He didn't like anybody going in front of his new home, and all of that has really changed where he's very neutral to that, and good boy, and his new family is picked up on the training, and they're really holding him accountable, and he's been nothing but a dream since. So that's awesome. But that also can go for a lot of these other dogs that may be struggling in homes. Even if you just hired, it doesn't have to be me, if you just hire a trainer and did 1 private lesson, if you get a good trainer, they should be able to tell you in that lesson exactly what you need to do going forward in your home, how to set it up, what you need to do. Is it work? Absolutely. But it's only messy at the beginning. So once you kind of get taken care of that, you can kind of move on and start rebuilding the relationship that you have with your dog. I'm hoping that some of this message will make someone stop before they're surrendering their dog or before they're calling shelter or the rescues to surrender their animal because they're frustrated. They don't know what to do. And it's a very sad situation that we have right now in our communities. Rocky's doing great. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for him. He's fine. Rocky is doing much better these days. The one thing that I did not do when he came in is I didn't feel sorry for him. I was just kind of more matter of fact, very quiet. We took it day by day. I wanted him to build up his confidence. So babying him was not going to help make him be stronger and confident. And he's done fine. If you are struggling with the financial end of hiring a trainer, private lessons, most out here in the community, they're not that much. Pack your lunch. Stop buying Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks coffee. There is a way that you can put that money together at least for 1 good lesson. If not, a board and train. I mean, do whatever it takes, and I think that's where we're missing the point here is, have you done whatever it takes to help your family pet? And luckily for Rocky, his new family could see that there was some issues. I'm sure there were some issues after the traumatic event that he went through. But they knew that just ignoring it and love wasn't gonna fix it all. Right? You good? You're good. Hopefully this will help somebody, and we can keep more dogs safe and in their homes, and use your training, build that relationship. I really feel like there are so many dogs out there that can be helped if we humans just put a little bit of extra work into that, and we wouldn't have the problems that we do. Day after day on my social media feed, it's, you know, dogs that need help, dogs that are being surrendered, and most of them aren't even for the reasons that Rocky was here. I mean, it could just be jumping on people, or they're peeing in my house. And it's funny because if I talk to those people about peeing in their house, and if I mention, you know, are you using your crate? Well, oh no, we can't use a crate. Well, it's going to be really hard to pull in structure, boundaries, get this dog on a schedule without using some of the equipment and tools that are available. And even if you were against crates, get the problem taken care of. Get that dog to have some time under their belt of doing these new behaviors. And then, you know, eventually you want to take the crate away, fine. It's your house, your rules, but at least give the dog a chance to get to that point. And sometimes you have to do things a little bit different to get there. What else? What else we got? We got anything? Okay. Hopefully some of this information has been helpful. Reach out, go online. There's all kinds of training available. There's many trainers, including myself, that are more than willing to help families get their household back in order before doing something so extreme to, at that time he was a 1-year-old puppy. So definitely didn't deserve what he got, but we're here, and we're just happy that Rocky is just a completely different guy now, and he needed that. It's helped him, it's helped his family, and we're hoping that he can live out the rest of his life in a better state of mind. I want to help by donating. There's the rescue that helped Rocky was SMART. They paid for a lot of his medical and his training to help out this new family that kind of stuck their neck out to help this guy. So, you know, feel free to contact them, donate to the cause, and call me if you have any questions, or, you know, you're struggling too. Let's get it taken care of. Thank you, and I hope some of this information was helpful, and together we can make a difference.
Good.
Break.